Alright, so in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can create these sandstorm effects for your images to make them look more dramatic using an action script that you can easily get. And here are some examples of the results from using this particular sandstorm action script effects. They're really beautiful and really gorgeous. Okay, so let's just jump right into the tutorial. Okay, so first of all, you want to have your image opened and you want to make sure it's actually the layer is actually called background with an icon lock. All right, if it is not, in the event where your image is not a background icon lock for any reason and you're just seeing like a layer over here, then what you could do is just go over to layer, new, and background from layer. Then this will change it into background with the lock icon. Okay, so in this particular photo example, the lady is actually jumping up towards the left. So logically, what you will want is the sandstorm effects to flow out on the right over here. Okay, so we're going to extend this canvas, okay, so that we can have more of the sandstorm flowing. So to do that, just go over to image, canvas. Then for this example, I'm going to change the anchor to the left over here, and I'm going to add the width to about 5,000 pixels. Okay, then what you could do is just use this tool, select this section, and then we're just going to hit Ctrl T to transform it and extend this. Okay, so it depends. If your background is not very clean, then you can't do this canvas change, but if it is, then you can do this. All right, then the next step is to make sure, okay, for your image and image size, you just want to check your resolution, okay, because the higher the resolution for this Photoshop effect, then the more refined the particles will be. Okay, so just something to take note of and something for you to play around with. If your resolution is just 72, then for the editing effect, you want to maybe just try and bring it up to 300, okay, so that the effect is more refined. So in this case, it's 300. We're just going to leave it as default. Then the next step is to actually create a new layer, and you want to name this layer brush. Okay, then you want to select the brush tool and just make sure it's a soft brush, and you can just select any colors you want. I'm just going to select a bright red so you can see it. So we can now highlight the area where you want the sandstorm effect to happen, okay, to flow out. So in this case, I'm going to do it like this. Okay. And something to take note of, wherever that you highlight, then more of the colors is going to pull out, like the purple over here. It's going to pull out all the purple. Okay, so looks about all right. You can play around with this. Okay, and the next step is to go over to Windows panel, click on Actions. So this is where you want to load the action script. So I've already gotten my action script. It's called Sandstorm. So you just want to drag it over to your Actions panel. Okay, then when you open up the folder, you can see there are the directions. So for this particular image example, we want the effect to flow out on the right side. So we're going to select right, and we're just going to hit the play button. So what this is going to happen is the action script that this guy created, which is a ton and a ton of steps, and it's going to take a few minutes to load. So it's going to run through it and just create the effect for you, so you don't have to create all this step by step. So right now, we're just going to pause this video and come back to it once it's done. And voila! So this is stunning. So this is what the Photoshop Sandstorm action script has generated for us. All right, so it's very pretty, very amazing. Definitely makes the image look a lot more dramatic. So you can actually just save it right away, depending on what purpose you're going to use it for. Okay, so again, go over to image and size. If you're gonna use it for print, then just keep it at 300 resolution. If you're just going to use it for your web or your social media page, then you can bring it down to 72, okay? Because 72 resolution is for screen, for web, and 300 is normally for print. So this will actually reduce down your file size significantly. So just something to take note of. So where can you get this action script? Okay, so this is actually created by this guy over here called 7 Styles, and you can actually just go over to graphicriver.net and just type Sandstorm Photoshop action. All right, it only costs $6, which is 2 cups of coffee, and this guy deserves the 2 cup of coffee because it takes a lot of step and time to actually create this particular effect to make it work for you in just a few clicks. So there are some people that I know on YouTube who are sharing and giving away his script. I really don't think that it's adequate at all. I believe in honesty. So I hope you come over here to Graphic River and just give this guy the 2 cup of coffee for the Sandstorm Photoshop action script. I think he deserves it. All right. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I'm Katie once again, and I'll talk to you soon. Have a great day.